Namaste Yogis. Welcome to Shanti Peace Yoga. This week's practice is a nice full body stretch where we stay close to the ground. No standing or strengthening poses. No props are required, but if you have any neck issues, you might want a small cushion nearby to use a bit later into the practice. Let's begin, and we'll make our way onto our mat, lying on our back. For our first pose, we'll come into Apanasana, or knees to chest. You can take the knees out wide, or keep them narrow. You might want to rock side to side, or simply be still. Let's use this first asana to really arrive at our practice, settling down our mind and nervous system, allowing ourselves these 30 minutes of uninterrupted self-care. You might start to close your eyes, softening the face and the jaw. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and start to take deeper and slower breaths, directing the breath down into the belly, feeling the belly rise on the inhale and soften and lower on the exhale. We'll take one more deep inhale, and on the exhale, extend the left leg long, bringing the heel to the ground, and see if you can draw the right knee a little closer into the chest. Left foot is flexed, and really ground down through the left heel, feeling a lengthening and stretching. You might want to roll out the right ankle, pointing and flexing. Keep the shoulders drawing away from the ears. Remember to relax your face and continue your deep breathing. We'll bring our left hand on top of our right knee, and we'll extend our right arm out to the side. Let's inhale here, and on the exhale, come into a twist, guiding the right knee across the body over to the left. We're holding here for 8 deep breaths. You can keep your right knee bent, or you have the option of taking hold of the toes and straightening that right leg, feeling a stretch down the hamstring. Wherever you are, let's remember to relax the face and drop the shoulders down away from the ears. If you had your right leg straight, let's carefully bend the knee and then bend the bottom leg as well to join together. We'll bring our right hand up and over to join together with the left, so we're now lying on our left side, hands and knees joined together. It's here that you may like to use a pillow under your head. We'll take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, raise the right hand skyward and bring it back behind you, opening the chest. Inhale to join the hands back together, and exhale, open the chest, right hand behind you. Inhale to bring the hands together, and exhale to open the chest. We'll inhale, join the hands together, and then from here, staying in this position, we'll take 3 slow arm circles with that top arm, moving slowly in any direction, up and around, mobilizing that top shoulder. Let's reverse the direction now with our circles, moving slowly in the other way, reaching around, up and over. Remember your deep, slow breathing as we do this. Let's join our hands back together, and from here we're going to make our way onto our bellies, resting the forehead onto the mat. Legs are straight behind us and hip width apart. We're going to come into 3 baby cobras. Start by taking the hands off the mat, bend at the elbows, and come up onto the fingertips. Inhale as you push into the fingers, lifting the head and chest off the mat, and exhale as you slowly lower back down. Again, inhale, lifting the head and chest, and exhale to lower. One last time. Inhale, lifting the head and the chest, and exhale to lower back down. You might like to now rest your head on your left forearm, and we'll come into a quad stretch, bending the right knee and reaching for the foot or the ankle with the right hand, drawing the heel in close to the glute. Consciously ground that right hip down and notice your right shoulder. Try to relax it down away from your ears. Reconnect to your deep, slow breathing. Let's take one more inhale and exhale. Carefully release the hold of the right foot, lowering it back down. Onto the other side, resting your head on your right forearm. We'll bend the left knee and then reach for the foot or the ankle with the left hand, drawing that heel closer to the left glute. Remember to ground down that left hip, relax the shoulder as best you can and reconnect to your deep, slow breathing. We'll take one more inhale and exhale. Carefully release the hold of the left foot, and now we'll bring our hands under our shoulders. Inhale here and exhale as you press into the hands, bending at the knees and coming into Child's Pose, Balasana. I'm keeping my knees wide apart today to focus on opening my hips, but you might like to have your knees narrow. You can have your arms up overhead or down by your sides. We'll hold here for about 8 slow, deep breaths. We'll take one more inhale and exhale, coming up onto our hands and knees. We'll move on into puppy pose or melting heart. From this hands and knees position, keep the hips steady, but walk the hands forward, lowering the chest and then the head to rest on the mat. Reaching overhead, feeling a stretch down the shoulders and the back. You might like to keep your arms as they are, or you can join me by bringing your hands together in prayer and then bringing your prayer hands to rest on the back of your neck. This will provide a stretch down the underside of your arms, along the triceps. Wherever you are, deep, slow breathing. If you had your hands together in prayer, let's release them back down, palms to the mat. Take one more inhale, and on the exhale, we'll all slide forward and down, coming to rest onto our belly. Forehead resting on the ground, we'll come into Sphinx pose, Bhujangasana. Inhale as you press into the palms, lift the head and chest off the mat. Exhale and hold for 8 breaths. Check that your elbows are under your shoulders, fingers are spread wide apart, tops of the feet are ground down into the mat, chin is parallel to the floor, gaze is steady, but the face is soft. If this is uncomfortable, you can play around and widen your legs apart, or you can lower your chest further down to the ground. Let's slide our right arm under the left and lower down onto the right shoulder, coming to rest on our right side. we'll bend the knees, join them together, and join the hands together out in front of us. Again, you can use your pillow here if needed. We'll take those 3 arm circles with the top arm moving slowly in any direction, up and around. And let's reverse the direction now, circling the arm 3 times in the other way. Remember your deep, slow breathing. Let's now join our hands together in front of us and move on to our chest opening stretch. Inhale here, and on the exhale, lift the left hand skyward, reaching behind you, and then inhale, join the hands together. Exhale, lift and reach the left hand behind you, opening the chest. Inhale, join hands together. One more time, exhale as you open the chest, reaching the left arm behind you, and inhale to close, joining hands together. We're going to come into a spinal twist from here. Start by straightening your bottom leg, keeping your top knee bent. Inhale here, and on the exhale, like we did before, lift your left arm skyward, reaching behind you, and hold here with your chest open and arms extended. You can place your right hand on your left knee for support, or you have the option to take hold of the toes and extend that left leg straight to stretch the hamstrings. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Relax the face and jaw. Deep, slow breathing. If you had the left leg straight, let's carefully release the hold of the foot and bend the knee. Take a deep inhale here, and on the exhale, we'll release the twist, coming to lie on our back. Let's straighten and extend the right leg long and take hold of the left knee. Inhale here, and on the exhale, draw that left knee closer into your chest and really ground that right heel down into the mat, flexing the foot. Feel free to roll out that left ankle, pointing and flexing. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Relax the neck and the face. Breath is slow and deep into the belly. Let's take one more deep inhale here, and on the exhale, bend the right knee to draw both knees into the chest in Uttanasana. You can stay here, or you have the option to find Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose, by taking hold of the big toes or edges of the feet and drawing the knees wide apart. Wherever you are, let's hold here for 8 slow, deep breaths. We'll take one more deep inhale here, and exhale. Release everything gently back down to the mat, and we'll come into Shavasana, our final resting pose. This is your time of stillness and surrender, so feel free to take any position that allows you to sink into this feeling. We're going to stay here in Shavasana for around 3 minutes. We'll begin to reawaken, inviting some small movement into the body, maybe rolling out the wrists and the ankles, stretching long overhead. In your own time, we'll make our way onto our side, pausing here in this position, no rush. When you feel ready, we'll slowly and gently make our way upright, taking any seated position that's comfortable for you. Sitting nice and tall, lifting through the crown of the head, let's finish with a cleansing breath. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose as we raise the arms up overhead, palms touch, and a deep exhale out the mouth, lowering the hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Thank you for joining me today, yogis. We'll close our practice with our mantra. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bowing forward, Namaste.